How's it going, everyone? Bass here. So a couple hours ago, the news broke that the Packers are indeed bringing back cornerback Kevin King. So before the overreaction starts and people are writing down in the comments, why would they sign Kevin King back? Look what he did in the NFC Championship. Please allow me to break it down for you. If you aren't subscribed already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribe down below and then like the video if you also like my content. All my viewers are awesome and you guys mean the world to me. So like I said, about a couple hours ago, Tom Pelissero tweeted out the Packers are re-signing Kevin King to a one-year, $6 million deal. Now, before you overreact on that amount, yes, $6 million is not the greatest, but that's definitely not what his cap hit's going to be. This deal, in my eyes, is going to be a very incentive-based contract. Now, it being a one-year deal, obviously not all of it's going to be guaranteed or else they would have stated that. And like I said, I think a lot of it is going to be based on incentives for Kevin King in terms of playtime, interceptions, and all that sort. So I think his cap hit's going to be a lot lower than $6 million. So as I said, with the incentive-based contract, my guess would be the cap hit would be right around $3 million for 2021. I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of the offseason, I thought he was as good as gone. But as of last week, with cornerbacks being signed, the Packers not really signing any, I became okay with the Packers actually looking to bring back Kevin King. 2 days ago, I tweeted, I'm honestly okay with Kevin King back at a low deal, doesn't tie a starting job to him, and allows a rookie to transition better. And look, guys, I know the NFC Championship was painful, but sometimes you have to cut out the recency bias and understand he was an average cornerback. In 2019, he was above average, and as of right now, the cornerback room at least isn't going to regress, because without him, there was really no one we had that could start at cornerback number 2. You have Josh Jackson, who has had some snaps in the past, but really hasn't proved anything. And then also you have the draft coming up, of course. Kevin King's only 25 years old. You know, he's still a young corner. He still has room to improve. He's 6'3" and ran a 4.43 40. Those type of cornerbacks with that frame and that speed don't just grow on trees. And like I said, this doesn't tie him to a starting job. This allows a rookie, if they draft one early, to transition better into the starting role. Rookies tend to struggle when they start day one. Look at the Lions. They drafted Jeffrey Okudah 3rd overall last year. He was a bottom 3 cornerback via PFF last year. He did not play good at all. Sometimes it's not the best idea to just throw a rookie corner into the Lions' den, because what you will notice is they will actually get picked on more than Kevin King got picked on. This also allows them to be a lot more flexible in the draft. Myself included, I always thought, hey, they need to draft a corner in the first round. Like, that's kind of like a given at this rate. But now they have a little bit more flexibility. A corner in the second round, maybe even third. You don't know. This gives them more flexibility to maybe draft someone like Zaven Collins, a tackle, an offensive threat like Rondale Moore, someone like that. Now, this isn't saying cornerback isn't a need anymore. It obviously is. This is a one-year deal, and the Packers definitely need to put and invest future into the cornerback position. So I still see them drafting a corner in the first 2 days, easily. Let's take a trip down memory lane and think back to the year 2018 when the Packers traded back with the New Orleans Saints, picked up another first round, which turned into Darnell Savage, and they drafted Jaire Alexander. Do you know who they also re-signed at cornerback that year? Davon House. Davon House had that starting job for about 2-3 weeks, then Jaire took over. I see this as a very similar situation if the Packers can strike gold again at cornerback like they did with Jaire. But at the end of the day, Jaire is an anomaly. It's going to be hard to do that twice. And just a quick little update with the cap. The Packers actually added 3 void years to Mason Crosby's deal and Adrian Amos's deal, which actually gave them the money to do this. Right before this Kevin King signing, they were about actually $8 million under the cap. Adding those void years allowed them to stretch their money out a little bit further. But overall, I'm not mad at the signing. I know a lot of people may be, but I actually like it. I think the Packers definitely needed to bring in a corner. Now, a lot of people thought, hey, why not Adoree Jackson? He just got too much money. Why not Desmond King? Primary slot corner honestly has been worse than Kevin King if you combine the last 2 years together. So overall, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I think it's actually a good idea. It allows a rookie to come in and transition a lot more smoothly than just throwing him into the Lions' den, like I said. But I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Just let me know down in the comments below. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their Tuesday afternoon. And as always, go Pack Go.